Okay. Oh, feels like I've been a millennia since I've adjusted my screen settings, but it's only been like a day and a half. There we go. Oh, right. That was tough. For some reason. Alright, unlike Prey, Mass Effect Andromeda we are nowhere near the end of, I think. But I think we're closer to the end in Andromeda than we are in System Shock. I think in System Shock we have a long way to go. It's gonna be a rough ride. Mass Effect should be pretty simple, though. Oh, the game is not loading at all, huh? Yeah, I'm running out of RAM because I'm almost done editing a video, and it's taken me fucking like a week and a half now to get this video out. It's crazy. Usually it only takes me like 3 days to collect footage and then another day to edit the video and complete it.
VidCon channels are ready, Pathfinder.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing that yet. Let's do the strike missions. Collect on my missions. Good. I've got 115 points. What does that get me? My mouse is not working. Very good.
Kicking back with an entire sleeve of
My mouse is not working in any of the menus. Yeah, okay. That is usually due to an alt, a sticky alt key. The mouse is working, certainly. I'm going to restart the game. If I can get to the restart the game menu. Yep, okay. My bad. I'm probably just gonna end up closing out of this. Let me save this and then exit out of it so I can get some RAM back. Probably need to restart my computer, to be honest. Get a nice clean wipe going. But that should have opened up some RAM for me. Let me close this. Oh. Yeah, that video is killing me, though. It's Borderlands 2. The DLC video is probably going to come out in a couple weeks. Because the video after this one, I think, is going to be something else, actually. Let me see. Let me check my channel. It's probably going to be a Team Fortress 2 video, and then maybe part 2 of Baldur's Gate 3. Because we just finished part 1. Now we're going to march into the Undercity and the Underdark, and the Underdark, the Cliff Githyanki, and the Tower. No. The Underdark and the Cliff Githyanki are still part of Chapter 1, actually, now that I think about it, aren't they? Interesting. I thought I completed all of Chapter 1 when I... when you get to those parts. I don't remember. I'll have to look, whatever. Maybe it's a 4-part series. Maybe I don't know. 21% chance. Damn, you guys are bad. Damn, you guys are really bad. That's fine. 120. Oh! So next stream we're gonna be able to get one of those. Or next time they get completed. Let's see what I got. I got a Phalanx pistol, another Indra sniper rifle, very funny. Let me see, no AVP points. No rewards to collect, rather. No extra points. Okay. There's a research center. The kiosk. I don't know if I need to sell anything, so. Let me see. We are doing. Oh, we're going to Vervold to look for the Paraphona's signal. Alright, here we go. Don't think I've ever done this quest to its completion, so let's go look for the Asari signal. There's a task here. Oh, right, there's the architect. Here's the space worm. Yeah, there's the space worm we destroyed. We defeated. That gives us 55 remnant research data, not too bad. There's another task on the planet, but I got bigger fish to fry. Back on Voeld. Have I 100% of the current system planets yet? Yeah. Okay. Good to see. There's nothing out of the ordinary, no anomalies creeping around. So there's still so many more systems we have to visit. I think all these little dots are systems we have to go to. Jumping right through the big ass black hole at the center of the galaxy here.
Back towards Vold.
Vold. Cannot see the black hole from here. It's a scary fucking black hole, I gotta tell you. It's no Sagittarius A star, but
I once took part in an attack on one of their bases.
Sounds like fun.
It was desperate. We won, but only barely.
only barley.
Vold orbit is steady.
Vold orbit is steady. Landing zone of Vold. Right, we've got the beam rifle, we got an observer, a ranger, good. Let's see, I'm at half weight right now. Armor, I'm not really looking to change. Who am I bringing? I'm bringing Cora and Vetra, looks good to me.
Approaching the LZ.
Alright, now I have to actually remember how to play the video game. Oh, Stellaris all day tomorrow, huh? Damn. That's gonna be crazy. I don't know when I'm gonna start, but once I start, I'm not gonna stop until probably 11. So I gotta get that video done tonight, actually. Because I'm not gonna be able to work on it tomorrow. Oh. Yeah, I didn't recognize it. That's right, we're at the, the Paraphona's signal. Is there another quest here I'm missing? Medical supplies. Bavaro. No. I do need to craft the Pathfinder chess piece, apparently, though. Oh, 6 points! Perfect. Let's see. I do want to upgrade my grenade. Does anything need to be maxed out, though? No, gotcha. Let's see, 34 in tech, 28 in biotic. 59 in combat. Alright, we're gonna max out a biotic then. We can go offensive biotic. Mass effect fields, unsurpassed manipulation of enemies and objects. Let's get like 1 point in everything, actually. You never know. There could be like a conversation piece later on down the line that's gonna be like, oh, you don't have this spell unlocked, so you can't say this word. The barrier is cool. Lance is just too strong, though. Shockwave, Nova, Charge. Yeah, a lot of biotic stuff is melee based. Very cringe, very cringe. Yes, Explorer 4. Nice. That's what I'm looking for, man. Let's see. Vanguard 3. 52 skill points in each of them. Yeah, we're pushing it up. We're pushing it up. That's what I like to see. Now that's what I like to see. Okay. Let me grab my car. Just gonna say, where is it? There she is.
In all your time with the Asari, did you ever meet an Ardat Yakshi?
Not that I know of. Always wondered about our sniper, Tethys, though.
Picking up a faint signal. Looks like a friendly ship.
It matches the transponder code for Asari survey vessel, Perifona.
That's the ship Hidaria mentioned.
We might be close.
Perifona.
The camp ahead contains Ket life forms, Pathfinder.
And so it does. None of my business, to be honest with you. Man, they are chewing through my shields. Shit. What am I, on the hardest difficulty? The Perifona.
Huh. I thought this would be the Perifona.
Ice or mineral deposits may be reflecting false positives. The real signal must be relatively close.
You think? I'm not sure you could say relatively. Alright, let's hit some of these spots then. We can just drive there. I can go for an evening drive. Amongst the snow. The snow and the sleet.
I wonder if the Angara would let us train with them. I'd like to see their methods. Can we get one of those Angara heaters in here? Nomad's heat isn't doing anything for me.
That's true, we are at hazard level 1. So I can imagine it's a little chilly in here. Which is surprising because we're at 100% hospitability.
My dad, mine and Sid's, left when she was only a toddler. Never found out why. But his reasons didn't matter. Only Sid mattered.
She was lucky to have you.
No sense wondering why you were dealt that particular hand. Better to just play the round.
False signal. One down.
False signal, 1 down. Alright, we'll take to the far end and then we'll just cut it back close. Way over in the mountains, huh? No, Nomad isn't a bad car. It's not the Mako, but... And I don't remember the name of the other 2 vehicles, but they were also really good. The Cerberus glider vehicle was also like an insane car. The more I play this game, the more I'm like, this is not really like a Mass Effect game. It's definitely like
looks like
Mass Effect IP. But it doesn't have the same feel at all. Even though it's like a cover shooter.
This is the source of the periphonous signal.
Nice.
Oh god.
And there's Ket on site. Let's clear them out.
Grab your guns, gents. Easy pickings. Nice grenade. Where? What do your elf eyes see? Transponder.
That's the Perry phone, all right. What's left of her?
Definitely Ket weapons fire.
Why is it flashing?
This wasn't just a crash.
Stop flashing.
The Ket pulverized the ship. No survivors.
We were too late.
If we'd have been faster, we could have... Damn it.
But this is stupid. The Ket take prisoners. Why kill the crew?
The Ket are monsters.
Maybe they saw a helpless target and couldn't resist.
Hey, got something here. Looks like the flight recorder made it.
Ejecting the
It's in bad
transponder.
shape. But let's see what...
Final log. If the Ark ever finds this, we failed. Couldn't draw them off. The data copy's lost. The decimation's too cunning. Forgive us. We tried.
The decimation. Hidaria mentioned specialized Ket hunters. Maybe that's them.
Ket love fancy titles.
They've gotta be Ket, with a name like that.
I hope they choke on it.
Lieutenant, with time the navigational record could be reconstructed.
Right. We could trace the Periphona's flight path, maybe all the way back to the Ark. I'll take a look when we get back. Still lots to do.
Why is it flashing? Stop flashing. Alright. I gotta level up as well, which is crazy. Nice, 6 points. Let's max biotic abilities here. Go to combat. Concussive shot. Target seeking high impact round. That's cool. Barricade. Turbocharge. Improve thermal clip efficiency and boost weapon fire rates. There, now that's an ability. That's what I'm talking about. Trip mine. Here we go. All right. Well, that's that quest line on pause for now, and I don't really need to be on hold at all. Being able to extract out of the car is actually really nice. Like anywhere on the planet. After having played games like System Shock and like Prey, being able to just jump around really quickly and like get to the narrative that I'm looking for is nice. It's nice. Even if it is a little dumbed down, I would rather oh shit, I have like nothing to do now. We can go to Aya, we can go back to Aya. Eos, talk to Addison, the assistants, to redeploy Lito. Let's do this quest. Is it on the Nexus? Cause yeah, I don't know. Is it on the Nexus?
Welcome back.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Email? Email from Gil. Oh, girl waits. Oh, it's time to gamble. Avarol Science Team deployment. Gotcha. Meet Gil at the Vortex. Well, I guess we're headed to the Nexus then. A little bit of poker, a little bit of cryostasis, a little bit of decompression, etc., etc. Contact Director Addison from Havarl. Let's head back to the Nexus. Space. Oh. How are they doing on the reconstruction of this? Same old, same old. Same old, same old. Probably not gonna make it any better until we progress the main storyline. Did you guys see the latest Niji Sanji Among Us recording? It was so funny. Vox exploded when they were trying to do a congressional a vote of no confidence on Rosemi. It was hilarious. It was awesome. All right. We gotta go to the bar. Speaking of the bar, let me go to Cryo Bay first. This is the reason why I'm here. So. Operations.
Construction and repairs continue on various parts of the Nexus. Authorities have no word on completion and remind visitors to avoid affected areas. This
Avoid
is HNS.
affected areas. Speak with the journalist. Oh, right.
No, it isn't what we wanted, but what
Addison.
choice do we have? How the hell should I know?
Redeploy light
Pathfinder?
down. Current Andromeda viability. Getting someone out of cryo. Reaction outpost.
I have info on a specific sleeper I'd like brought out of cryo.
Did you forget the stink that playing favorites has already caused? Look, you're the Pathfinder. If you've a request for your extended team, that's a request you can make. Access the sleeper records through Brekka's console. It's none of my business.
None of my business.
Until you make it a problem for me. Understood?
Gotcha. Brekka it is.
Yes, Pathfinder.
I need to get somebody out of cryo.
I have a specific person I want brought out of cryo.
Name and designation if available.
AOS Chief Engineer Grace Leto. Jack Darkette Dearvin.
I heard that the chief engineer on EOS went back into cryo.
There have been a few such requests. The first few months in Helios were disheartening.
Now that Prodromos is on track, I want her redeployed.
Chief Engineer Grace Leto, designation E97 Durango. Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Pathfinder. Goodbye.
Another time.
Pathfinder.
Alright. That one's done. There's apparently a journalist I need to speak with. Carrie?
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute?
Sure.
Hi. The documentary's going great. Your comments really got people talking. Director Tan loved the first broadcast. Sent a contribution for your expenses.
Thanks.
Let's get to the juicy stuff. Building a military outpost so early has been pretty controversial. Kandros approves, but others say it paints the initiative as a conqueror.
Want to intimidate the cat? We need protection.
Every step we've taken in Andromeda has been dangerous. The initiative needs to defend itself.
Very candid. But maybe people need to hear it. Facing those risks must be stressful. How do you relax between missions?
Yes, you first.
What about you? I can't imagine you putting your camera down for anything.
I'm not the one history cares about.
I need a minute to think about my answer. And I'd like to know.
Back home, I'd go sailing. I love the water.
Water.
Nowadays, I play ocean sounds, close my eyes, and remember. Okay, your turn.
Yeah, I hope we find a water planet. Spend my time with my team. I hit the bar hard, hell yeah.
There's a lot of drinking, followed by slightly more drinking.
This is history too, these little moments between. Shots of this remnant tech, some narration, that completes an episode. Thanks for stopping.
Thanks for stopping. Alright. That quest is
Footage of that remnant.
good. Keyless Havarl. Director Addison from Havarl. Firefighters, the AI quest is still on pause. Right, we're heading to the Vortex. Time to play some poker with my chief engineer. Maybe even have some sex, who knows. I'm hoping to sleep with everybody in the game. I'm hoping to start spreading around STDs in Andromeda.
The human Pathfinder has died. Alec Ryder was killed after touching down on Habitat 7 in the Erickson system. Ryder's son has reportedly replaced him as Pathfinder, taking command of the Tempest in the ongoing search for a home in Andromeda. Repairs continue on various parts of the...
Oh, Gil.
So, Ryder, big news. I think I found my purpose in life.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Thrashing you at poker? Should I deal?
Ryder, I can read Gil's vital signs and give you an advantage during the game if you like.
Nah.
Don't.
Alright. You can deal first.
Alright, you can
Having
do
fun?
first.
Getting my ass kicked is what I'm doing.
Poker's lost me several friends over the years. The only one who still plays me is my buddy Jill. I know, Jill and Gil.
Is Jill a masochist?
She must be a glutton for punishment.
That's her. That's how I know she'll always be there. Jill's a fatality expert, heads the initiative CRC. My only real friend.
He's a futility
I bet
expert.
50.
I call. The CRC?
Colonial Repopulation Committee.
Oh.
She's always teasing that I'm making her job harder. Says if I'm not making babies, I'm part of the problem. We have that kind of relationship.
The hurtful kind?
Sounds kind of disrespectful. It doesn't bother you?
Nah, she's like family. Supports me unconditionally. We just ride each other like that.
Oh, like
You should
sex.
meet her. You'll see. She's amazing. Another 100.
I fold.
Another one for me then.
Another one for me then.
Well, that's that. You win.
I've achieved my true purpose in life. What will I do now?
Oh, flirt, yes.
That cliche go. Lucky at cards, unlucky at what?
I won't hold you to that.
Maybe you won't hold me, period.
Dang.
You're a terrible bluffer. Jill predicted you'd be my downfall. Can't wait to tell her she was wrong. Another streak intact, I'll say.
Ouch. Have fun. And thanks for the game.
We have to take every opportunity we can to flirt. I hope I can flirt with the cat guy. It's gonna be hilarious. And we will truly be video gaming. The story so far. The story so far. Bionic Commando, Resistance Fighter, Drifter Mercenary, Veteran Warrior, PB Rogue Academic, Liam, a Crisis Specialist. The Crises Specialist. Ooh. Ooh. Let me see. Havarl? Yeah. Let's do Havarl. Maybe we can search around for some of the other stuff as well. That's gonna be tough though. I think we just need to kill Rogar and loot their bodies. It could this shit could be anywhere. Since it's not marked on the map, it could be anywhere, man.
All clear.
Time to depart. Is Anna in Japan or something? She keeps having collaborations with all the JP. Oh, she's on tour. She's on the Kaede tour. I see. Oh right, because that's what that short was about with her between her and Higuchi. Avaro. Honestly, Anna feels out of place. Anna Alouette is 3 apples tall. They put a big neutron star at the center of this system. Very bright. Yeah, it's very bright. A big blue star. How viral it is! Okay. We don't need Cora. Let's go Drac. We haven't used Drac in a while. We'll go Drac and Liam in a while. We're not gonna be here for long, I don't think. Well, I mean, I guess if we're walking around.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
Avaral's pretty tiny, so we shouldn't be... Shouldn't be too hard to find everything we need to. How's viability looking on the planet? I didn't even check. I haven't checked lately. Let's see. 78%, not too bad. Oh, there's a new quest as well. Oh, keep an eye out as well. What the hell was that? Is that me? The Pilav Research Station. Mind if I use your radio?
Kieran says Aval would have lasted another cycle.
It's upstairs.
Were the projections so dire?
I could believe it. We came so close to losing everything.
Now, how do we get up there? I got it, I got it, I got it. I'm slick with it.
I've compared my cuttings to Kieran Dahl's. No mutations, no fungus.
The reports didn't do this world justice. It's ethereal.
Ethereal.
Director Addison, I imagine you have concerns that we haven't placed a full outpost?
Frankly, it's impressive you weren't covered in vines on landing. Given the planet's significance to the Angara, it's appropriate that we assist, but not place an outpost. And the stability you brought? I received a thank you from Aya. That may be the first time I've heard those words in Andromeda.
Tried to represent us well.
After the Ket and what they've seen of the Exiles, we had to be at our best.
We've had precious few examples of that. Pathfinder might be getting close. Havarl helps. Outpost or not, we're gaining. We need another, but we're gaining. It's promising, and a lot of people have noticed. I still need your voice. Something they can think about instead of an outpost flag.
We're still here, still doing important work.
Then tell them that.
Say hello to Angaran Earth.
This is Havarl. I didn't find an outpost. I found Angara, and saw a piece of who they are. We're welcome to help here. It's not ours. It's all of ours. I think that makes the whole cluster closer to home.
Into the books, Pathfinder. At a snout.
Into the books, Pathfinder. Viability increased by 20%? Well, that's 100%. It's over. Jesus Christ. That did all the work for me.
Analysis alone can't tell us anything useful. Our sample said it. Pathfinder Ryder, Dr. Tsana Relar, xenobotanist for the Initiative, and my colleague, Dr. Eric Baumgarten.
Xenogenetics. Pleasure to meet you.
It's dangerous out here.
No offense, but you probably shouldn't be out here alone.
I'm not alone. I'm with her. She's quite fierce.
Your report of accelerated evolution and rapid growth of nature here caught our interest.
We're analyzing everything we can for clues to replicate the effects on our own crops.
What a terrible idea.
Why would you want to do that? The planet was destroying itself.
Only because things were out of control.
If we learn to enhance the growth of plants and animals in non-destructive ways, we could end hunger. It would change everything for the Initiative. Our colonies could thrive virtually overnight.
Yes.
Since you repaired the vault,
Stamp of approval.
things are returning to normal, but too quickly for us.
The accelerated life forms you want to study are dying off. Decaying.
We're scrambling to scan and catalog everything before it's gone. We could use some help.
Tell me what to scan.
Point me to the life forms you need. I'll do the rest.
Anything mutated beyond its baseline growth cycle will aid our work.
I'll provide the most promising genetic markers to scan for.
Thank you for whatever help you can provide, Pathfinder. Rendezvous here when you're finished.
Alright. Alrighty. Hold wide track. You got it. Let's do it. Cross-reference genetic markers with known creatures' dens in the database. Gotcha. Mutated Chilrion. Mutated Reekor. Mutated Yak. Collect data from the mutated creatures. Understood. Let's do it. Let's do it, lads. Let's get out there and have a good time. Show them what for. Nomad cannot be called here.
The Initiative researchers might benefit from scans of the mutated wildlife nearby.
Why do I have a purple shield? Real core. Mr. Shemris. Man, what a slick ability, dude.
This is coming back to the Tempest.
We've almost got them all. The Rocar Journals is probably gonna be a lot harder. He threw a grenade at Drax. Nice. Alright, you've been scammed.
Pathfinder, the life forms in this area display accelerated growth markers.
Buddy, we're gonna kill you. Better shut the hell up. Guess that kind of worked out. Now, I see Remnant over here. But is there Remnant tech? Have I been in there? I don't think I've been down this little hallway here. I'm gonna do it. Excuse me. Is that just like some nickel? Yeah. Yeah, rolling in nickel. That's Havaro for you. Not sure how much more remnant tech a guy needs.
Here they come.
Heroica. What's in here? Can't get in there. Locked. Interesting. Helix research points. More of these gentlemen. So he says. Drax, chill, bro. It's not that serious. Dude, my mouth has been fucked up all day. I was drinking water all day, but because it hasn't been raining here in Seattle lately, which is a big surprise, it's been getting really dry. And so my lips are like dried and cracking and stuff like that. It's like really painful. Because at my job I have to talk all day to customers and stuff. So I've been trying to drink as much water as possible. But it cracked, and then like the night before, somewhere along the line, I bit like hard into my lip, and it's like it opened up, and now I have like a canker sore forming.
It's possible we could discover something new from what you found. We should take it for further analysis.
And then, as I was eating dinner, I bit 2 more holes in my cheeks, so I think those are also probably gonna form canker sores. It's looking grim for my mouth right now. Luckily, the mouth is one of the things that heals pretty well, as far as, like, injuries to the body. Gum tissue seems to be really good at just regenerating itself for some reason. Not gum tissue, but cheek tissue.
You may wish to scan the life forms in your immediate area for growth mutations, Pathfinder.
Shut up, or I will kill you. The 3 of the bastards, man. That was scary. He whipped the hell out of me. Oh,
shit. All this green. I can feel my allergies flaring up already.
I know I was supposed to scan him multiple times. Shit.
Think that's it?
Just gonna say again, it's not that serious. Chill. Where are you? Are you in the hole? You're on the other side of the bridge. Okay. Let's head to the other side of the bridge then.
Don't trust any of this remnant stuff. Don't trust their giant ditch.
Yeah, it's a good idea. The giant ditch is trying to kill us. Oh, Mr. Real Core, I didn't mean to stumble it in your nest. Sure, somebody wants to fight you, but it's not me. Shillan. The E-Rock. Way up on the ledge. Stop, fucker! Oh, I gotta scan you before you get gunned down.
Let's do this.
Oh my god, look at all the skulls on that guy. You seeing the skulls on that guy? You have been bugging me the entire drive over here. Oh my god, can you guys fuck off? Mr. Rokar. Fuck you. That guy's stuck in the tunnel. Didn't get out. Ooh, get combo primer. Damn. Big guy.
Carried more than weapons. They had research tech, data pads. Let's find out why.
Long barrel. Search the Rokar hunting party supplies. Oh, Iraq fluid sacks. Hello, Nariko. How's your night going? Or if it is night for you. It's 9 o'clock where I'm at. But we're scanning. There we go. Close to confirming Varen's theory, we found correlating mutations in both animal and plant life, indicating a singular mechanism tailored to variant cellular and genetic structures. Sorry, I gotta burp. Excuse me. Estimated an 82% chance the mutant strains ravaging Havarl can be replicated elsewhere, allowing us to introduce this toxic process to other planetary biomes. Damn. 7 in the morning there. Hope you're doing good. Wow. We're quite a distance away then. You're like on the other side. If Varen is correct, we may even improve on the process, generating more destructive effects on reduced timelines. We could render any world poisonous to outsiders and drive them away for good. No more Ket, no more initiative, only our worlds and our people as it should be.
The Rokar were studying mutant wildlife too. They want to use it against us. The datapad mentions a camp.
Updating known data. Mission parameters changing.
Switzerland! Nice! Where in Switzerland? Are you way up in the Alps or on like the downslope on like the north side or something like that? If I remember the Swiss geography correctly, I can't remember it for the life of me. Hope you're doing great. I'm doing okay. My mouth has been torn up because I've been chewing on it all day and biting holes in it on accident when I'm eating. So I'm forming a ton of like canker sores in my mouth. It's no fun. Other than that, can't complain. Pretty good. I got 2 days off of work, so I get to kick back and chill. Tomorrow I'll be streaming Stellaris all day. I hope I hold myself to that. We are going to the Rokar camp, which is way up here in this corner. Gotcha. Jump over. One draw. Get some ammo.
We've got targets!
Yeah, spawn in and immediately fight a real core. Full-blown Alp region. Wow. I live in the valley, 1 3-kilometer mountain. Mountains in front, 1 3.5k meter mountain. Oh, hang on, I'm being like eaten alive. Sorry. I don't know if I read that right. When you say K-meter as kilometer, could be completely wrong about that. Let me see. 1.3 meters mountains in front, 3.5 meter mountain in the back, and a valley where I just see mountains. Wow. Wow. I don't have that many mountains around me. I live in the Pacific Northwest of America. And we have like the Cascades, but it's nothing like living inside like the Swiss valleys up there in the mountains. Everybody just decided to start attacking the second I started having like a conversation. God. I can't even get any help. Okay. Ooh. Gotta be the worst drop point ever. Yeah. Dang, man. Yeah, that's intense. Because I can look at my window and see... Well, I can go to the top of my apartment building and I can see Mount Rainier on the south slope. And then I can see the Cascades if I look east. And then I have the Pacific Ocean when I look west. But being like... When I was driving up here, the highest elevation I got to was 4,000 feet. Let me do the conversion real quick. Feet to meters. 4,000 feet is 1,200 meters. So kilometer. 1,200. Yeah. The highest elevation I've ever been at is 1.2 kilometers. Not including flying on like an airplane. And that was something. I can't imagine a 3.5 kilometer mountain. Good lord. Let me see, what is that? Yeah, so 3,500 meters. Oh my god. 11,000 feet. Yeah, dude, that's... 200 meters, such a cute hill. Yeah, a wee 1,200 meters, such a cute hill. It was so scary. I've never driven up such like an elevation before, and I had like this. I drove it in like a little 4-cylinder like Toyota Corolla, and it was. I felt like I was like a 45-degree angle with like my back just saddled, and I'm like trying to like grip my wheel and not careen off the interstate cutting through these mountains. And I can't imagine trying to drive through the Alps. Or hell, even get like a train up there like you guys do. That just sounds insane. Cute hill. That's a good way to put it compared to some of these mountains, man. Though I think deeper into the Cascades, it gets a lot taller. I honestly couldn't be, I honestly wouldn't know. I haven't been hiking around here yet, let alone trying to walk up, like, Mount Rainier. You see how tall Mount Rainier is. Yeah. Oh, Mount Rainier is also 4,300 meters. So, yeah. Damn. Biggest mountain I know from US is either Rockies or Mount St. Helens volcano that blew its tip off. Yeah, I believe the Alaskan Range is massive. 20,000 feet. Let me see. Yeah, the Alaskan Range tip goes up to 6,000 meters. Highest in America. Mount McKinley is 20,000 feet. So yeah, our highest mountain is Mount McKinley, which is 6,000 meters. Certainly no Himalayan mountain, let me tell you. Let me check the Alps, because I mean, if you're talking like that, man, it's Oh yeah, Mont Blanc is 4,000 meters. So we have like a higher point, but you guys like have villages up there, so the display is not really made by that pressure line, the Himalayas or the Alps. Yeah. You guys have like the collision. Zermatt is around 4,000. Gotcha. The Pyrenees. Let me see. The Pyrenees highest point. I remember the Pyrenees aren't too bad either. Pyrenees is 11,000 feet. Yeah, 3,000 meters. That's pretty good. And then you guys have that mountain chain on the eastern side next to Romania. I don't remember what this chain is called. The Carpathians. I don't think they're very tall, but they've got an interesting shape. Oh, no, never mind. Almost 3,000 meters. That's pretty good. And then, like, all of central Germany is just flat land. Same thing with France. Yeah, Europe certainly has, like, an interesting... Especially Switzerland and, like, the Austrian area. Has, like, a really interesting mountain chain, the Alps there, cutting right through it. Highest mountain in Switzerland is the Dauphin Peak, around 5,000 meter. Wow, there you go. Ooh. Oh, I can't imagine. I didn't have trouble breathing at 4,000 feet. At 1,200 meters or anything like that, but I can't imagine, like, I don't think my lungs would be able to handle it. Because I'm used to living at 300 feet, which is 91 meters. When I used to live in Texas, I was around 91 meters, and since I moved to Seattle, it's also... I also got lucky and moved around 100 meters. So I've been fortunate to have like a pretty consistent air pressure around my body. And I can't dive very far. Up there once I have heart problems. Not big, is it really? Not a big deal, but damn, up there, no chance breathing normally. I can't imagine. You need one of the, like, the pressure air tanks that they give you or whatever. You need, like, the nebulizer mask that they put on you or something like that. Whoa, chill, buddy. Hey, running right at me. It's like the deepest I've ever dived as well has been maybe around, let me think. What is maybe around like 10 feet, which is 3 meters. I think I've dove in as far as 3 meters underwater, and that was tough. So yeah, I'm so acclimatized to around like the 100-meter mark that going anywhere between a little out of that range kind of like destroys my body. Which is not very good, but... if I ever visit these places, I definitely need to, be aware of that. You wouldn't happen to have... what is going on up here? It's a firefight. Oh, I see ya. You don't need to grenade the guy on the ground. Oh man. The sniper. Was close. Fire into the bushes. Does this laser beam have infinite range? It looks like it. Damn. But yeah, Switzerland seems cool. Everybody that I've talked to who's ever visited, and all the stories I hear, everybody seems to like it. Which is interesting. Can't go far underwater. Hell, I can't go in lakes or shit when I can't see the ground. A fear? Yeah. I hear a lot of people have a fear of like the thalassophobia and stuff like that. I've always loved the idea of large open spaces. I'm like an agoraphilic. So the idea of like that Subnautica stuff where it's just like you're sort of like floating in like open ocean. Like underwater where you can't really see past like 10 feet. I've always... Basilophobia? Ballistophobia, the fear of missiles. Basilophobia is the fear of... Basilophobia. Thalassophobia, my bad. Let me spell it. The fear of ballistas, yeah. This is the... Thalassophobia. That's how it's spelled. It's a intense and persistent fear of the sea and other large bodies of water. It's like imagining yourself being out in like the middle of the Pacific Ocean with nothing around you and then being dropped in the middle of it. A lot of people are scared of that. I've always found it quite energetic myself. I think it would be like very cool. Very abyssal. Axel heard more the new aliens had formed an alliance with our wayward deserters. We went to see for ourselves. It was worse than we feared. There are multiple species of these new aliens, even worse. They weren't just ruling our people, they were exalted like heroes. Everywhere I looked, cowards bowed and bargained with these disgusting things, blind to the reality that they had only traded one oppressor for another. Sorry, I got a burp. Excuse me. I'll never forget what Axel told us that day. All aliens are the same in the end. They want to take what's ours and turn us into slaves. The Roakar see with clear eyes, and our hearts are pure. We won't succumb to these new invaders. We are the true resistance army, and one day, soon, all Angara of every world will know it. Yeah. It seems to be a common fear. I don't like having a fear of heights. I'm not very good with the heights myself. Unless I'm in like a pressurized tube for some reason. I can handle like any height in like a pressurized tube, but anywhere outside a pressurized tube at like 10,000 meters, I'm like, oh god, I'm going to scream. Like, I'm not very good with roller coasters, but I can handle airplanes just fine. Oh, we got some emails. Anaval, stop this. You think you're doing the right thing, but you've turned your back on your people, on your family. Your sisters have to face your resistance superiors and explain why their only brother has defected. Do you think that's easy for them? I know you believe you're fighting for your home just like they are, but that isn't the way to do it. The Roakar have dangerous ideas. Ever says you'll be welcome back, so please come home for all of us. Thing is more the, like, an ocean, I don't know what is under me, and that's creeping me out. Yeah, I get you. It's, the ocean, it's a long way down as well, so... And there's some very large creatures out in the ocean. I definitely know where you're coming from there. Well, this is a surprise. I didn't expect to hear from you. I guess they call you back to base then. Good. You deserve a rest after what you've been through. We're still on our assignment. I can't tell you more, obviously, since you're not part of us anymore. But we're slowly pushing the Ket back, and I hear there's been a new development, including an outsider. At this rate, Commander might even call us back early. And about the other thing you asked, no, I can't. I respect you for following your beliefs, but I don't share them. The Resistance needs me, and I intend to see this fight through the end. You made your choice, and I made mine. It doesn't make me love you any less, and when this is all over, we'll meet at the Tavatan for a drink. I hope the stars are on your side. I want to see you come back in one piece, okay? Nisa. I had an encounter with one of the outsiders today in that disgusting pit they call a port. He tried to steal my supply cache while I had my back turned. I called him out, and he made enough noise to attract friends. Suddenly, I was looking at a 5-to-1 fight, so I ran. Was that the wrong thing to do? Should I have faced them, knowing they could have killed me? If I had died, maybe Ever would have finally taken the action we need, or maybe he would have ignored it completely. I feel like such a coward. I wish I was brave like you. You would have taken the whole lot of them, no matter what the odds. You're the soldier the Roakar need. I'll be better next time. I'll be ready. 8,000 meters down under, but I know there are no huge Leviathans, as they could not even survive here just food-wise. Yeah. Yeah, the largest creatures sort of live closer to the surface. The blue whale and stuff like that. The further down you go, they get... they don't show it. They rarely show scale on some of those, like, subsurface, like, bottom-dwelling creatures, but they're all pretty tiny down there. Mission is going well, won't say more. In case this message gets intercepted, we've gathered a decent amount of supplies so far, and we hope to get more soon. We'll check in again closer to completion. And you imagine like a bunch of tiny creatures skittering around down there. They all actually move really slow as well. All like the footage they have of like the bottom of the ocean is like sped up. Because it's all like starfish and crabs and stuff, and those guys move wicked slow. Just because of pressure, yeah, exactly. Bodies become more translucent. You can't really... It's hard to keep a... Yeah. Genetic research log.
Sam, what do you get from this?
Analyzing. The Roakar took special interest in mutations that would poison a natural environment.
They want to make our colonies unlivable.
What are your instructions for this data, Pathfinder?
Destroy the files, copy, then delete them. I would like to copy them, but I'm doing a passionate run.
Erase the whole computer, Sam. No one needs that knowledge.
Acknowledged. Data elimination complete.
Let's wrap things up and get back to our researchers.
They're not going to be happy with me. They are not going to be happy with me. Ironically, I don't have a fear of space, as I can't fall there as long as I am not too close to planet's atmosphere. That's true. I mean, if... Like a trip to the moon is a couple of days going like a couple thousand meters per second. If you were stuck somewhere between the Earth and the moon, you would be like being pulled by their gravity, but it would take you like a lifetime to actually get anywhere near them enough to like crash into them or anything like that. So at least if you're going... At least if you're like not accelerating or speeding up or anything like that. It was days back then, now it's hours, yeah. We definitely have a lot more thrust package, but like if you just dropped in the middle there without any like speed or acceleration, you're just not going anywhere. No inertia or no momentum or anything. It'd be quite the view. We're working on warp engines. Like here on this planet? Like in Earth? Not like in the video game? I didn't know that. That's crazy. I don't even know how does that even work? Oh shit. Like I know the theoretics behind like folding space and stuff like that. But like I don't know if there's like a applicative like material that gets you there. Like the most advanced material we have in like the modern era is like fiberglass. It's like the plastics we keep caustic chemicals in. That's like the most advanced material we have. So the idea of trying to like propel like a an object along the lines of like photons is like, I guess, interesting. Though I don't know much about that science stuff. I was interested in a lot of that when I was younger, but I'm definitely more of a sociological interest these days. Which I guess feels a little more crushing. Hello, Nexus scientists. I have destroyed a lot of the data you've asked for. On Earth, warp engines are possible, and scientists want to do warp engines and impulse for us to get out of our planetary neighbors, like we humans are, limited in going far out. All we can do is start engines to go up. Once you left Earth, it's just engine off and wait, not really space traveling. Yeah. Like, I know we have, like, ion thrusters. We use, like, Teflon, and then you push electricity through Teflon, and then you get an ionic thrust, but they usually use those for subtle adjustments on satellites because it's hard to get a lot of thrust out of it. But as far as, yeah. No, I guess, you know, I can see where you're coming from. Getting off the planet is usually more of like a... We need like a large payload. I guess traveling through the emptiness of space is a lot easier, huh? Because you don't have... You've only got like solar wind and all the ablation of all the stray particles hitting you. Which is not nearly as much like inertia stopping as like a wind speed.
What have you brought us, Pathfinder?
You're not gonna
I
like
got
this.
Jumped by Rokar. They were researching harmful mutations, hoping to use them against us.
I hope you put an end to their work.
Do you have any of their data? May we see it?
I erased everything. We don't need that kind of knowledge floating around.
He's not gonna be happy with me.
I was just curious to see the Rokar's idea of good science.
We need to be better than them. This is about improving life, right?
Exactly. Our work could benefit the Angara. Prove the Rokar wrong about us.
I scanned all the mutated
Well, at least they didn't
wildlife
bite my
I
head
found.
off about it.
I hope it helps your research.
We're going to be overwhelmingly busy, aren't we?
Thank you for everything, Pathfinder. We'll get to work.
Still need to wait that Mars is close to us. Until we go to Mars, we can't just, well, fly there. Yeah. Mars, yeah. Nexus threshold 10. I was not paying attention to that. Kind of wish I was though. Mars is definitely like an interesting conception. It feels like bait. You know? It feels like... Hang on, let me get a drink of water. Be right back. It's gonna be quick. I just gotta pop her to my sink. In the same room. Because the trip to Mars is like months long, isn't it? And the idea of establishing any sort of like colony there is sort of like, it kind of makes me cringe. It's very like, if you've ever played Disco Elysium, it's very like, the idea is to like establish a colony on a separate planet, not just as like a colonial frontier for capital, but as like a fabled liberal perception of like, well, if this planet gets fucked, we have another planet. And that kind of makes like my shoulders stiffen up, and I'm like, yeah, I guess. The logic is sound. But sociologically, coming at it from like an angle of like, if you care about like another human being, that's probably not like your go-to answer. Hence, I don't even know why Elon is fucking obsessed with that rock shit. We can't do anything about it. It's a dust land without atmosphere, and terraforming Mars is near impossible. No water, nothing. Better search other planets. These billions of other galaxies. I mean, yeah, even in our own system. Like, if you really want to colonize a planet, there's like Europa, You could do like there's like Enceladus and Europa, and it's just like, I don't know. I really don't know anything. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about interstellar colonization, you know? Oh, hello, Ranjit. Welcome back. You know, I have no idea how I'm supposed to feel about interstellar colonialism or anything like that. I'm just like... It just seems like either like a very distant dream that's definitely not for this era, or just like not necessarily an impossibility, but you can barely get... If you're manifesting enough political, technological willpower amongst people to reach out into the stars and exploit it in the most liberal and capital sense, you should probably be using that to organize like an actual societal form, you know? It's kind of like boycotting, you know? Where you'll see people online be like, we should boycott like a specific brand or like a movement or a way of life or these people or whatever. And it's just like, if you can muster up enough political will that a boycott is like effective in like the long term, you should be using that to form like an actual program instead of like consumer's choice. You know? And I guess that's like the cringiest part about space exploitation. Not saying it's fantastical so much as saying it's just like, I guess there's bigger fish to fry.
Leaving Avaril. Reg is yours, Pathfinder.
It's funny, the only reason we got to the moon is because the USA wanted to be better than the USSR, and after that we never did anything more. Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. That sounds about right. I mean, so there are some things that certainly came out of that competition. We got the ballpoint pen and insulated suits and satellites and stuff like that and all that good stuff. Never did anything more. They're really, I mean, I guess that's just it, right? The age of space exploration ended with the space race. That's about as far as you can go. Put a flag on the moon, because there just isn't the political will and like the sociological entrapments to like get you anywhere more or to do anything else. That's just what that situation looks like, you know? It's fascinating. It is fascinating. Just the whole history of it.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Like the technology that goes into it, and then like the social reconstitution that comes out of it. It's wild. Excuse me, sorry. I got 2 cryopods? Oh, that's because I got bumped up 20 points when I was on overall. Damn, look at us. We're rolling big now. Okay, I was gonna not invest in financial infrastructure, but I think reconnaissance is what I wanted. No. 10% bonus XP gain for completing encounters. Sure, why not? But yeah, it's nice to talk about the space stuff. That is like my designated VTubering thing, but hype for the new outfit for my VTuber. It's gonna be Star Wars themed, as my goal will be to play all the Star Wars games. Hell yes, Nariko. That's a good one. When are you getting it? I'd love to check it out. I'm getting my new model by the end of next month, so... Star Wars themed? Are you gonna be a rebel? Or an Imperial? A clone trooper? Or maybe like something interesting like an actual alien? Common mining nodes, research point speed, increase data research from all sources by 10%. Okay, we'll do that guy. Innovation, augmentation slots by 1 on all research projects. That seems pretty good. Okay, nice. Chalk T meets Ashoka. Oh, you're gonna be a Twi'lek. Glad to hear it. Still the model you have now, but just like an upgraded version of it. That's a good way to do it. Mine is like a whole rebrand, so. Let me see. We're going back to Aya because, oh my god, we're running out of quests. We're gonna have to do the main quest. God forbid. Oh, I didn't scout Hoverall. Ah. All this stuff is still gonna be there 100 years in the future. Going back to Aya. Oh man. My mouth is all beat up.
At least it keeps Aya hidden.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of Scourge. VTube Mommy Ashoka's clone wore a Season 7 outfit where she was on Mandalore, but Shakti, huge Montreals. Love long Montreals, nice. Gotcha. Let me take a look. Ashoka Clone Wars Season 7, Mandalore. Mandalore. It's a top search. Oh, ooh, that's good looking. Sexy. The tunic. Nice, this looks good, yeah. It's a good idea. I hope it turns out. Can't wait to see it. Blue outfit, the Mandalorian style she wears. Yeah, I saw. Looks good. This is not where I need to be. Yes, it is. Aya just looks like this, huh? Played Destiny? Not Destiny 1. I used to play Destiny 2 a lot. And then I got really bored and I stopped playing. I would like to pick it back up though because, well, the game's actually really fun. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I got to a point where I did all the main content and then I was waiting for like the newer updates to come out and I was doing like the season passes and stuff like that and I was like, I'm kind of not feeling it. And then I just stopped. So it's been like a year or so since I stopped playing it, so maybe I will pick it back up again. Destiny 1 and 2, Marasava's your wife. She's got that pale skin and blue eyes that the gentleman just can't resist. Hello, Avela.
Pathfinder, did you make it to Hervarel?
I did.
I found this Angaran helmet. Does it mean anything to you?
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see the black marks? The Scourge targeted this pilot's ship. Stars, it's perfectly preserved. I can almost imagine the pilot. He must have been so afraid. I've never seen one of these intact. Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
Yes, it's time to flirt. I did it for you.
If it makes you that happy, I'll gladly dig up a few more.
Do you offer priceless relics to everyone?
Avela has eyes.
Special ones?
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind. I need to study this further to fully understand it. I'll let you know if I discover anything.
You got it.
Thank you, Pathfinder.
Yeah, the Angara in this game have very large eyes. Goodbye.
I should get moving.
Come back soon.
Gotcha. Thank you, Avela. Another quest. Smuggling. We were smuggling.
You came back.
I have bad
I've never
Your supply,
seen
Keldo?
an ounce of Stargate.
Thank you for confirming how he died. You have his supplies?
I still have yet to see all the Star Trek Enterprise movies. Not Enterprise, sorry. I've seen all the newer movies. I haven't seen all the one where Picard is the. Oh, sorry, Nariko. No, I've not watched any Stargate, sorry. Did you get banned? I hope not. Streamlabs is edgy. Let me change that, actually, since I'm thinking about it. Cloudbot. Let me see. Caps protection. Oh, there's no settings on caps protection. There's no preferences on it at all. Streamlabs bot is very strict. You got banned from caps? Sorry. You turned it off? Gotcha. I'll turn it off too. It's a good idea. I'm okay with all caps. Yeah, I'm still new to editing the Streamlabs bot. So some of this stuff I'm like, yeah, I definitely want this, and then some of the stuff I'm like, this is like killing me. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, I've done nothing but eat all day. Just say yes, you have to watch it. Richard W. Anderson as O'Neill. So funny. Gotcha. Is it like just the TV show? Is it like a running TV show? Or is it paired with like Star Trek where it's just like a bunch of movies and then a bunch of TV shows and then a bunch of movies? Someone died.
Supplies? Your friend is dead. Don't you care?
I grieved for Keldo before I sent you to find his body. He fought for the Resistance. Died for it. We still need what he promised.
The Ket had your weapons. I got them back.
Yes, all of them. And Keldo's killer's dead. This is good. You're honest, Pathfinder. Reliable. I'll tell Aphra you did well.
Are we friends yet?
How many more of these tests do I have to pass?
We don't trust outsiders. But maybe we can work with you. Need to get the weapons where they belong, but Keldo would want me to help you. I have things you can use, and I want to see your credits for myself. Trade?
You'll accept credits.
Think I'm getting the better deal. All you walk away with is a number.
True. But who knows what that number will be worth someday. My inventory's open to you. Anything you need.
He's got fluid sacks. It's a TV show from the early 2000s. Yeah. I don't know much about Stargate myself, but I do know that it exists. When they made their first spaceship, the Prometheus O'Neill just said, what if we name her the Enterprise? And his team members just said, can't name her Enterprise, Jack. Can't name her Enterprise, Jack. Yeah, there's a ton of, like, space-themed shows that I have not, like, indulged in. I started watching The Orwell, and then I was like, nah, Seth MacFarlane is okay, And then I still want to watch Firefly since it's only, like, one season. And I heard it was, like, one of the best TV shows ever. Fluoride. You wouldn't happen to have vanadium, would you? Copper, graphite, iron, alloy, magnesium, gel canisters, polymers, plates, fibrous silicone, chitin. Man, you are a farmer, bro. My guy here is farming. I have, and I'm almost out on my item limit, so I actually need to sell you some stuff. How about a Hornet and a Phalanx? Falcon. Yeah, you can have the Revenant. I'll keep the Pioneer for now. Also, the sequel to Stargate SG-1 named Stargate Atlantis, and man, I love Atlantis. The Aurora class is my favorite spaceship ever, besides the Venator. Gotcha. The Venator... It's definitely a classic design, isn't it? Melee, I don't need the Carphalons. Yeah, I gotta empty this stuff out. Pistol mods, I'll keep the mods, except the shotgun mods. I will never use a shotgun ever in my life. Why would I ever be that close to you? That's too scary. I don't need the Angaran equipment either. Yeah, it's just tech stuff. The helmet looks cool though. Consumables, resources. Okay. That's that. Damn, that's like every quest. Except all the additional stuff that is not tracked. Like, I have no use for it. Okay. Let's head up to the communication deck and get this main quest. Get this main quest rolling. The Venator cruisers are such beauties. That double bridge and that arrowhead shape, the side hangar doors, the Venator could kick an ISD any day. I mean... that's true. They did win.
Welcome back.
What are you doing, Liam? Don't be weird. I need to make a phone call. Yeah, I need to make a phone call on my VidCon with Evra Tashav. Main quest time.
Commander?
It only took most of the stream to get here.
Joel's been keeping me updated on your adventures, your good deeds on our behalf.
I meant them. I want you to know you can trust me.
You rescued Shava Khan. His loss would have been hard for the Resistance. But your true agenda is clear. To explore Aya's vault. Giles says you want to help find the Moshae. Why should I let you?
I get shit done, bud.
My personal code is, I got this.
Bold, a little arrogant, like me. Still, I'll reserve judgment for now. We've managed to trace the Moshae to a special Kent facility on Vold.
Why special?
These facilities are protected by a dynamic shield tech we haven't been able to crack. We're close, but its ability to adapt outstrips the speed of our current processors.
Pathfinder, adding my processor to their program would no doubt make the difference.
Evra, I can help. Respectfully, this time you need my help.
Respectfully, the Angara don't need anything from you. We take care of our own.
You need my AI, just... oh, now this is a choice, huh? I wonder how important this choice is gonna be. Yeah, let's be a dick about it. You need my AI, bro.
With the processing power of my AI, I can guarantee the shield breach.
AI? Of course, that makes sense.
He's physically connected to me, and so I need to... well, I want to go.
It was risky to be honest about your AI, and honesty makes you different from the Ket.
I hope so.
You're welcome on the mission.
Thank you.
A team will meet you at our base on Vold. They'll take you to the Ket facility. Stay strong and clear. Goodbye.
Giles said he wanted to see you.
Giles said he wanted to see you. The ISD has one weakness, no close range anti-air. What is the Venator made? Send out tons of small ships, like an aircraft carrier. The Venator engages you where you're not see the Venator, like in Clone Wars against the Malevolence. Yeah. Yep. It's a good tactical plan. I mean, the 7th Fleet hasn't, I mean, as far as I know, hasn't retired an aircraft carrier at all. Joel said he wanted to see you.
So, you've gained Ephra's trust. No easy feat.
Trust, but not approval.
I still don't think he likes me.
That's just his way.
You should be more worried about the Roekar.
Ephra made it seem like you had experience with them.
I know their leader, Aksul. We studied together under the Moshai. But unlike me, he was a good student. The best, actually.
Then he knows about Remnant?
He did. It's a long story.
Give me the short version.
Aksul was captured by the Ket. He spent a year in a forced labor camp before he managed to escape.
Damn, a year?
I can't imagine what he must have gone through.
He has scars that would give you an idea. When Aksul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant, or anything, except destroying the Ket.
Why not join the Resistance?
Aksul's not the type to follow orders. And I think he was bitter we weren't able to rescue him.
So he formed the Roekar.
We didn't give them much thought. But since your people arrived, his cause has grown.
I want to reason with him.
I convinced Ephra I'm not a threat. Maybe I can do the same with Aksul.
I admire your courage. But Aksul's dangerous, and he lacks Ephra's pragmatism. He'll make you want to kill him.
I have to try.
If Helios is to be your home, I guess you'll have to deal with the Roekar one way or another. There's a recluse on Havarul who escaped with Aksul from the Ket. Her name is Thordir. She might know how to contact him. I'll send you the nav point.
Nice. Never understood why the Rebellion never used Venators. They were perfect for the Rebellion. I mean, here and there, some rebel cells use them. Not on a great scale. Well, you know how rebellions go. You just sort of... you take what you can get. Which is funny, because they were running X-Wings the whole time. One Trail of Hope. Meet the Resistance on Voeld in the Null system. Not looking for that. I'm looking for Havarl. Thaldir on Havar. No, I see what you're saying. They were going for, you know, I mean... they had the Mon Calamari backing them. And... I think maybe Corellian... No, that was just the Millennium Falcon. Go to Havarl. No. Yes. We were just here. Corellia was full Empire building ISD 1s and 2s. Oh. I didn't know they were supporting them that hard. I thought they were independent throughout the fight, throughout the entirety of the rebellion. Let's see, Drac and Liam? How about Drac and... Jaal? Since it's Jaal's side quest.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
I know it seems like we're visiting the same 3 planets over and over again, and that's because we are. But I'm sure the game eventually opens up. I don't think I've ever gotten this far. The game is just really long. This is an era when BioWare was making like games that were just chocked and packed full of like stuff that didn't really need to be done at all. A lot of little tasks. Oh, she's not in the building. Where is she? Ooh. There we go.
Enemies!
What do you mean?
Cat! Protect Tolvia!
Oh, come on, man. Settle down, Drac. It's not that serious.
Ryder, Tholdia lives near here. She's our best lead to finding Aksul. Think she'll talk to us?
Aksul.
It'll take some convincing, but I think so.
Cat! Protect Tolvia!
Just the one? Where are these guys at? There's just one cat.
Rokar. They died fighting.
They're in the walls. That's not fair. Are you seeing this? They're literally hacking. It's so mean. I have to defeat the cat, but they're in the walls, bro. I can't do it. It's impossible. Well, I punched him. I think I punched him again. I think I'm just gonna have to keep trying to punch him over and over again. Like, this is not cool. He's tossing grenades out the door, man. Boo. I think we have to run away. I think what we have to do is teleport to the nearest. Fast travel, just kidding. Not cool. Alright, let's try and de-aggro him. There we go, that looked like that worked. Maybe not. Looks like it just respawned one of them. That guy. No, these guys are still in the wall. Hang on, let me see if I can get like a... Let me see if I can get like a biotic skill. Like shockwave or something. Blasphemy is like that proceeds through walls and other solid objects. Let's try that. Well, that looks like that hit him. I just gotta wait now. Nice job, y'all. Good kill, good kill. When they're wall hacking like that, you gotta hit them with it, for real. Unless I can just go into the doorway. Which they will not let me. I have to kill this guy. Let's see. This... Okay, I think I hit him. Oh, popped him out. It's as shrimple as that, man. Alright, give me my lance back. Ah, right. We're gonna talk to Thaldir.
Locked. I'll override it.
Don't come any closer.
I dreamt of the camps again. I thought one couldn't feel pain in dreams, but I did. My back ached from exhaustion and my skin stung from where they cut me. Even after I woke, I could feel the ket in my scars. All I want is to sleep. Terashay, I'm sending you a bottle of Dremagir. Should help with the nightmares. I use them myself from time to time. I know I promised not to bring it up again, but I wish you would come and stay at one of our camps. Havarl's jungles are dangerous. I don't like the idea of you out there alone, and it'd be nice to have you near. Please think about it again. I don't deserve your thoughtfulness. You know, I would love to join the Rokar, to fight by your side. The shaking returns whenever I'm around strangers. It's better if I stay here. Thank you for the Dremagir. Last night was the first time in months I did not dream of the ket. Seems you've saved me again, Tenevan. Romantic. Romantic. Very romantic. Buddy, I'm scanning your crates. I'm scanning your crates while you're sick on the table. How did our lives come to this? How could our ancestors let the ket conquer our world so easily, and why do our present leaders fail to protect us now? Disunity destroys us from within. Our people have repeatedly failed to join forces when we needed to most. We blamed each other, bickered and betrayed, and given our conquerors easy prey. Now we see a new enemy invading our space, offering extinction disguised as hope, lies meant to divide us. It falls on those who can see past these deceptions to prevent our people from repeating the mistakes that doomed us in the past. All Angara must become one to have any hope of defeating the evil forces surrounding us. This is the single belief of the Rokar, and I feel its truth in my blood. Our cause is just. Wow, how dramatic. Mind if I scan you while you're ding 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 ding? Alright, Thaldir, what you got?
Don't touch me.
It's okay.
I just want to help.
Your wounds, they're self-inflicted?
The ket. I can't go back. I won't. Oh.
Hush now, sister. The ket are dead. They can't take you. We won't let them.
You sound like him. So confident. So sure.
You mean Exul?
He saved me. Gave me a chance to live. And die on my own terms.
We need to find him, Thaldir.
Damn.
Ishare, brave one.
Her last words were of Exul.
Even in the end, she was devoted to him.
And Exul's using that devotion to spread hate. The only other person who could reach him is the Moshae.
Another reason to rescue her.
Come on, let's go.
Can I loot her corpse? Oh, we're on hold again? No, set up a meeting. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, let me head back to the disabled while in combat. Do you see any red dots around here? I sure shit don't. You bastard. It's cool. Let's just walk. I'll walk it. Come on, man. Yeah, all the random droppings of wildlife out here. Prevent any sort of fast travel. Oh, yes, there's the last one, I think. Nice. Ooh, I can't climb up any of this. I got 15 remnant data from that. Well, we already did research a lot of the remnant weaponry, maybe? The problem is the resources. I need the vanadium, and I had no idea where to get the stuff. Probably somewhere further into the Scourge that's floating around out there on the western side of Andromeda. Alright, back onto the Tempest Depot.
Leaving Avarl. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
The bridge is yours, Pathfinder. Alright. I'm gonna call that a night. I'm tired. Don't get me wrong, I love the morning shift. It's much better than the afternoon shift. Because in the afternoon, I do the streaming, you know? Tired? I'm exhausted. Tomorrow is all day Stellaris, if I get up early enough to start it. And then Saturday is Battlefront 2, and then Sunday is new schedule and maybe some Team Fortress. We'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching. Stellaris, it's that Paradox game, it's that 4X Paradox game, where you play as a... You play the new BF2 mod? The Kyber, right? No, I have not tried out Kyber at all. The Kyber servers. Let me see. Did these just launch? It's basically BF3. Oh no, I think I saw people talking about it. Though, it was like on Reddit or something like that? Battlefront 2 Reddit. It's so huge, yeah. Battlefront 3 Legacy mod. That was last year. It's not the Legacy mod, it's something else. I thought I remembered seeing it, though. I'm not seeing it at all. I'm gonna download it. Let me see. Not this guy. It's for OG Battlefront 2, right? That sounds... It sounds... I swear to God I saw the post on it on the Battlefront Reddit, but now I'm looking at the Battlefront Reddit and I can't find it for the life of me. I, like, scrolled past it. Kyber version 2 beta... No, okay, so Kyber is in beta right now. The Kyber servers are in beta. But yeah, I thought I saw what you're talking about somewhere on the Reddit. On the subreddit, but I cannot for the life of me remember seeing it. Classic collection. Weird bug. The 2003 build of the original Battlefront. Oh yeah, the 2003 build of the original is very funny. Battlefront 2 Enhanced. Let me take a look. It's new, right? The remaster mod? Yeah, but regardless, I would also like to go back and play some modded Battlefront 2. Modded original Battlefront 2. It's the EA Battlefront 2, okay. Is it Kyber? Because I haven't looked into Kyber at all. But people have been testing it out, it's still in beta and stuff like that. I'm not sure. Apparently it's got its own launcher and stuff. It's Kyber, okay. Ooh, so we were talking about the same thing. I thought you were talking about like the OG Battlefront 2. Yeah, it's in beta right now. They're doing the beta playtests. I haven't played it at all. I was hoping to hop into the Discord here soon and think about it because at the current moment the Battlefront 2 servers are fucked with hackers and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm also pretty excited for a modding scene that has like more than anything just security at this point for their servers. But yeah, I don't even know what all is in like this project. DICE. This is Kyber for. Okay, it is for Battlefront 2. Why is it? DICE really handed over server control to the community? When did they do that? Did they give like an SDK out? They have all the heroes and make the Force stuff and all this stuff. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm definitely looking at some of the pictures, and they've got Nihilus and Revan on the screen and stuff like that. It does look pretty exciting. I'm definitely also hopeful. Yeah, it looks good. Anyway, I'm going to head to bed. See you around. Thanks for hanging out with me, Nariko. Thanks for talking about space stuff. That is like the primary topic of like my channel, so I'm glad I got to engage with some of that stuff. We'll see you around, hopefully. Not just DICE, EA as an EA, just... But as DICE had the biggest call, they said community make the game great again. As most communities do. You know, that is honestly the most profitable, the most long-term profitable strategy for any game out there is to take like the Valve Paradox, you know, style of Valve Paradox Bethesda style of make a game and then add modding capability and then just hand over all development and functionality to the community, and then they will build a video game for you out of that game. You just sell like the base for like $30 and then people will come and build it. I think that was the hope with like Starfield. I booted up Starfield a little. Modding makes the game live longer, period. Yeah, modding will make a game live for fucking ever. You know, Team Fortress 2 is still around, mostly because of the custom servers. There was a period there where you couldn't just play matchmaking at all because of the bots. That was like that for years. But you could still play on community servers just fine, and that was pretty much the only thing keeping the game going. It gets like that. It gets like that. All right, I'm gonna take off. I gotta go to sleep. Sorry, man. See you later.